Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today is June 6th. It's 7:47 a.m. right now. I just sat down on the computer, currently analyzing the market, trying to see what direction I'm going to go towards today. And it looks like today we are bullish. So as you can see here in the daily time frame, we did have a break of structure right here. Price is breaking previous highs. It has not come down to test these lows yet. So I do believe that, let me keep that there. I do believe that we are going to continue higher. But this, I had that marked up earlier. I don't know why I deleted it. This is a daily order block. So yeah, I do believe we're going to continue higher. Not necessarily all the way up to here per se, but today for the most part I am looking for some sort of reach up to this previous daily high. Previous daily high right there. This bearish candle. And that's kind of currently what I'm looking at. So I have this marked up on the 15-minute chart here, and I'll redo it for you guys. So this down here, the 15-minute order block, okay, and then from here to here, well, you can even do it from here to there. All that right there is in imbalance zone, and then from here to here, this is going to be my 50% let me take this off, 50% retracement, or the equilibrium. So I will be looking to get into a trade, potentially not waiting for it to come all the way back down here unless I see volume maybe around 9:30. I'm more or less looking geez I'm more or less looking on the 1-minute chart. I want to see it. Oh geez, what's going on over here, buddy? I want to see it start kind of forming highs and breaking them like it did here in this area. How it was forming multiple highs, and all of a sudden we got volume and we got an expansion to the upside. That's kind of what I want to see in order for me to go long. But I am going to just be a little bit patient because we actually might reach down here, and if we do reach down here, that's more of a high probability setup. You gotta wait for it longer, that's all. That's not a problem. So I'm gonna wait, see what's going on, and then I'll bring you guys back in when I'm a little bit closer on taking the trade. All right, so we're back. As you can see, we did have some sort of shift in the market right here with these little breaks of structure. We broke this high here, we broke this high here, and we are continuing to the upside. So what I think happened was that price wanted to come and take out these relative equal lows down here. So it came down, grabbed some liquidity, and obviously this area had some effect on it because it pushed up with a lot of volume. So what I want to see now is, let me delete this just so everything is cleaner. All right, so what I want to see now is I want to see another imbalance formed. Okay, so either price comes back down, well, that's too far, comes back down and trades into, oh my god, this magnet is annoying, trades into this area here, right, which is pretty much this entire area right here, this from the top of this candle to the bottom of this wick. So if it does come down here to trade into that, obviously I'll be taking a buy, and if it doesn't come all the way down there, which I don't expect it to do so, I'm going to wait for pretty much something like this to happen. So pretty much something like this to happen, where price pushed up, left an imbalance area, came back down to retest it, but instead of going all the way down, it comes down to retest it and it starts pushing back up. So that's what I'm going to look for. Once I do start to see it form, I am going to start the recording again. I just don't want to have you guys sitting here you know, waiting on me while I'm doing nothing, because obviously you got to be patient in this game. So yeah, I'll be right back. One thing that I also want to show you guys is that there is an imbalance right here. So if price were to come down to that as well, I'd be doing maybe something like this. I would target around here, possibly, not sure. All depends on what it looks like on the bigger time frame. So as you can see, this 15-minute candle rejected pretty heavy also. It did come into this imbalance once more, and it did take out the liquidity under this low. Excuse me, I got hiccups. So that is a potential trade right there also. And let me just hop on MetaTrader just because it is pretty close to it. So just to mark it up once more, it is right here. So let's see what it does. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. I wanna see it potentially go down a little bit more. Alright, I'm in. Stop's gonna be below here. Let me just zoom out so I can set my take profit, and it'll be up here. Let's actually look at it on the 15-minute. You know what? I'm gonna set it to this high here, because there's also this whoa, bring it back. That order block right here that it did touch once right here. So it could possibly be drawing towards that area. So I'm gonna go ahead and target, you know, the highs right before it and see what it does afterwards. But for now, this is what we got right over here. Okay. I also want to pay attention to it once it does break these highs here. Let me just lower that a little bit more. So once it breaks maybe like around here, I do want to pay attention to it, because it could just be drawing some liquidity again, like it did in this area here. So how price came under these lows and as soon as it grabbed the liquidity, it started pushing up. So it could do the same thing here. It could grab the liquidity above the highs and start pushing back down. I don't want to see that happen, but that's why I'm going to pay close attention to it when it does get above these highs, because right now it did kind of form some relative equal highs right here. So that's something to keep in mind, and that's something I'm going to be paying attention to. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording here, and then whatever else happens after this, I will bring you guys back in. Alright, so maybe like a minute has passed. We can see price actually exploding to the upside, which is great. It's 8 o'clock right now, 8:09 actually. So happy to see this. Let me see if I zoom out a little bit more. Wow, that is some crazy stuff going on right now. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna drag this line all the way up. So I want to see price now trade above this line right here. Let me actually make it thicker so everybody can see it. So, Jesus, I want to see price trade above this line, just because if I know, or if I see it trade above this line, I kind of have a feeling that it doesn't really want to come back down. It wants to continue going upwards. So as soon as we do start trading above this line here, and I see some consistency with, you know, the upwards momentum and volume pushing price up, I will be putting my stop loss at break even. You always want to protect your trade, whether it's, you know, once it reaches a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 or whatever your risk parameters are. You always want to protect the trade. You always want to pay yourself. So, you know, for the most part, always take partials. And yeah, you just got to be smart about it. You know, you just got to be smart about it. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you have everything under control, and you have to have plans for different scenarios that do happen when you trade, because for the most part, you can plan out a trade, you know, 1 out of 10 times exactly what's going to happen, and you think you can continue to do it when that's not really the case. So you have to be prepared to react to what the market is doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it once more, and we will be back. All right, so as you guys can see, price is starting to react off of that area how I didn't want it to. I still believe that it will continue to push up. Now it's just a waiting game, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This happens every single day in trading. You just have to learn to be patient and trust your analysis, whether it's right or wrong. So I'm gonna just leave everything how it is. You know, if it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. At the end of the day, that's what it's there for. You know, it's there to stop you from losing more than you should. So I am going to let it do its thing, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm about to get stopped out. I don't know what that was. The candle literally just came down, it nicked it, and then it just boom. But no, yeah, there it is. Not that big of a loss. $83. It's not bad at all, compared to what I was supposed to make, but it's all good. Tomorrow will be another day. I am not trading anymore today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will be back. All right, I know I said the video was gonna be over, but really quick, someone take a look at this. Someone take a look at this. How are you gonna stop me out right here and then just explode up? Come on, come on. Makes you wonder if somebody's really controlling it, huh? No, I'm just playing. All right, guys, I'm out of here.